Seabrook, what the? Seabrook! Oh my goodness, he turned already!
Kate, that was brilliant. Is that allowed? Was that legal?
This is SportsCenter.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and the chase for 70 goals for Auston Matthews continues tonight in Arizona. But before he gets to that number, he has to get to number 50, which he will do with his next goal. This season has been a wild one for Auston, who started out with back-to-back hat tricks in his first 21 games. He scored 14 goals, which is an unreal number. But in his last 32, he got 35 Genos, which is just ridiculous. With 49 goals in 53 games, Matthews is nearly at a goal per game pace. And he's running away from the pack in the race for the Rocket. Sam Reinhart is 10 goals behind and has played more games than the Leafs superstar. So lock in another trophy for this generation's best goal scorer. But if Matthews does get to 70, we're talking about one of the best goal scoring seasons of all time. Not only does he have the third best goals per game of all time, among players that have scored 300 career goals, but no player in the 2000s has scored more than 65. And if Matthews just gets to 60 this season, he'd be just the 9th player in the history of the league to have multiple 60-goal seasons in his career. The Leafs also got some good news on the injury front, as injured tendy Joseph Woll has been assigned to the Marlies on a conditioning loan as the next step in his recovery process from a high ankle sprain that he suffered back on December 7th. There aren't many games on tonight in the NHL, but we've got a heavyweight tilt in Edmonton, as the Oilers host the Bruins in a battle of two of the league's most elite squads. These two teams are at different spots in the standings, with the Bruins battling for first in the Atlantic, while the Oilers are trying to avoid a wildcard spot in the West. But Edmonton is definitely the hotter team right now. Not only are they 7-3 in their last 10 games, but the Oilers have not lost back-to-back games since December, and they're an incredible 28-6 in their last 34 games overall. Boston, meanwhile, has won the same amount of games they've lost in their last 28, and they have not looked as good as they did in the beginning of the season. Boston's scoring depth is a bit of a concern, because outside of Pasta, no one's averaging a point per game. In the last 8 games alone, Brad Marchand, JVR, Charlie Coyle, Pavel Zacha, and Trent Frederick have combined for 9 goals, with 4 coming from Van Riemsdyk. The Oilers' depth, meanwhile, has been in the best place it's been in a long time. Edmonton has 4 players with 20 or more goals and averaging a point per game or better, including Evan Bouchard, who has 3 goals and 9 points in his last 4 games alone. That said, since their 16-game winning streak came to an end, their defensive numbers have not been as good as they once were. The Oilers have allowed 3 or more goals in 7 straight games. Time enough, my favorite segment, and yours, that we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
And for this one, we're taking it to the hardcourt for one of the cutest videos of the year. I know we take a lot of heat on the show for chirping kids, but when kids start to act like grown-ups, is there anything funnier? This is... I'm sorry, I wasn't into it until I got the hard lean, like the squat lean. Oh man, that was perfect. The clap, look away, bro. Oh my gosh, he's taking a knee. He's taking, wow. Wow. Okay, this is very cute. This is very, very cute. Yeah, I love that. Just props to the dad. Definitely motivating him here. I love that. Pitchers and catchers have reported to MLB camps in Florida and Arizona. And while the Blue Jays begin their Grapefruit League schedule Saturday against Philly, we've actually got the first spring training game of the season for you tomorrow, between a pair of NL West rivals, the Dodgers and the Padres. That one goes at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific on TSN4. First pitch is actually at 3:10, so you can just slip right into it right after you watch this show. Shohei Ohtani took some impressive BP on Monday, but he's not expected to make his debut tomorrow. In the meantime, he's taking some Spanish lessons from former Blue Jay Teoscar Hernandez.
Dile, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Dodgers. Sí, buenos días, fanáticos.
¿Fanático?
Sí, fanáticos. Fans.
¿Fanático?
Fanáticos.
Buenos días, fanático.
Sí. Llama.
Hey.
Buenos días. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
There you go. Buenos días, people.
Now, it's been a rough offseason for Jays fans, who've seen the Yankees, Orioles, and Red Sox beef up their rosters more than they have. Although adding Canadian Tyler O'Neill, Lucas Giolito, and Liam Hendricks wasn't enough to impress Bo Sox star Rafael Devers. Meanwhile, last year's Cinderella story had to have been the Baltimore Orioles, who stunned everyone by winning over 100 games for the first time in over 40 years. And they might just be getting started, as they have new ownership and have acquired 2021 Cy Young winner Corbin Burns just a few weeks ago. And we're not even talking about arguably the biggest addition coming to their lineup, with the debut of 2022 first overall pick Jackson Holiday, that is expected to come this season, which leads us to our best chance to catch up on my stories. Now, if the Holiday name sounds familiar, that's because Jackson is the son of 7-time All-Star Matt Holiday, and the genes are strong in this family, as Jackson's younger brother Ethan is the top-rated high school prospect in America. But if you see their home setup, I think it might be obvious why they're developing such great homegrown talent.
I'm Jackson Holiday, and this is our setup. Yeah, so it started off with just a basketball sport court, and then it became a pickleball court because my dad is an avid pickleball player. And since me and Ethan both want to be professional baseball players, we thought we might as well put a cage in here. Got the cage with the Rapsodo and the portable golf simulator. When we bought this land, it was just this barn, and there was an apartment and then the sport court, and that was it. And then we built the house and a little football field. Yeah, you pretty much don't have to leave this place if you don't want to.
Wow, some kids just haven't made in the shade, eh? And with Jackson appearing to be the real deal, he could be a thorn in the Jays' side for many years to come. We're back. It's promo time! Right? That was it. My bell-bottom jean jumper, my onesie. Eric Kirk is a dad. He just had a baby girl, okay? This one's for Layla, ladies' night. Yeah, promo time. The PWHL season is in full swing, and we've got a couple great games for you tonight. Ottawa goes for the sweep of their mini 2-game set in Beantown. Ottawa leapfrog Boston to get out of the basement on Monday, and are hoping to keep Boston there after tonight. That one goes at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on TSN 4 and 5, while Montreal goes for its 5th win in 6 games against New York. You can watch that one at the same time on TSN Plus, so you can dual screen a PWHL night, baby. That's all for today. We'll see you back at tomorrow 3 Eastern, no Pacific. Have a good one.